Welcome back to Lamb Chop Builds. Today we're going to do the reveal on the 67 GTO. You see my work surface is a little different right here. Took up my poster board to show you what I've done. I got a place here to put all my shop cards I've received. And my last, I don't think I've done a video on him, is Morris, the custom model shop. Got his card here. He had some nice words on the back. Good old boy. I like watching his videos. And I've got them all in here, the ones I've received, and I have mine available. If anyone would like one, just shoot me an email at lambchopbuilds@gmail.com, and I'll get you a shop card out. Got a few of my numbered ones left. I'm getting through those. I'm gonna make some more because I have some more of my builds to put with it. You can kind of see the reflection there. My shelf up here with all my paints and supplies. Got the airbrush family over there. You can see all those different paints. Kind of like a preview of my workshop here, I guess. A little holder there for all my different supplies. Another one here. Still got some work to do. I want to replace my post cover for this. When I bought this cover, I thought that was plexiglass, and it's actual glass. So eventually that's going to get changed to plexiglass. So I don't have to worry about breaking it, because it can crack, and I've cut myself on it once already when I was putting it in. I'm lucky it didn't break in my truck, because I thought it was going to. After the way I handled it, and when I got back, it's like, oh, this is glass. With that, let's get on to the reveal and review of the 67 GTO. All right, we got the worst kit ever made, 67 GTO MPC. Get my hood lined back up here a little better. Let me find something to have my pointer, because I don't know what I've done with what I normally pipe it. As you can see, I painted this with nail polish. When I was priming it, I spilt thinner right on here, this spot, and right here. The painting, it helped it a little bit. I spilt paint on here out of my airbrush cup, so that kind of caused me a little trouble. Already got a little specks of dirt on here. And then as I was getting final assembly done, laid it on a paper towel, and I had something on there, got some residue of something on that. It is what it is. Learning lessons, so don't make them again, make a mistake again. You have me a clean thing, clean up my work area before I go to final assembly. Then on the hood, if I can get that in, you can see that this area here, once I had it cleared, I went to wet sand or polish. I started polishing it with some turtle wax polish, and I'd done it too soon, and so I messed up the clear coat there. But that's not, you can't feel that anymore. Not a bad build though. You know, for being the worst kit ever made, it goes together nicely. You know, it does have some fitment issues. I'll give it that. Like my bumper's dropping a little bit. I'll have to glue that up there. I thought that was dried good already. We won't look at that. Yeah, we will. I did put a different carburetor in this, and I did glue the air cleaner down so you can't see. It's 3 deuces. It's got a 4-speed little GTO, and that is Createx Pearlized. That's the color I was going to paint this car, but I ran out of the nail polish to do some accent painting, so I just done it with the Createx Pearlized. Looks pretty good. It's a Mopar air cleaner. Now the Challenger kit, I do believe. Added this little trim piece in here to kind of hide that area. Painted the radiator cap. It's got the hoses, upper and lower radiator hoses. Distributors back there. I didn't wire this engine. Didn't do any brake lines. No major detailing other than the what's called there. All right, I'm back. Had a little difficulty there where I didn't charge my microphone, and so it quit recording. It quit video, and I had like 10 minutes more of video. I ain't gonna have it this long this time. So I think I was ending. We just got done talking about this area, not doing as much detailing. I did cut out the grill here and used window screen for the grill. Then glued the running lights, the marker lights back in to that. So not too bad. The bumper, after that video, I did fix it to where it's not loose back here anymore. It's tight. And we're going to talk about underside, exhaust, drilled out the ends of the collectors and painted that black in there for added some depth. Pinned the motor in like I have been lately. It kind of works. Helps keep everything in place. Used a brass tube for the metal rod axle because after getting this all set up and where it needs to be, that metal axle wasn't hitting the holes right, so I had to use the brass and bend a little bit to get it in, then pulled it through enough, then cut off to where it's in there. Works pretty good. It was the same diameter. I think what else? I talked a lot, and now I don't remember where I was at and what I was doing. We'll just talk about some more. If I talk about something again, that's what I'm doing. I did wet sand the hood and clear, and then the wet sanded the clear, then Tamiya pasted the polish or the finish, the coarse and the fine here. And I didn't do the same to the rest of the body because it wasn't doing a whole lot for it. Wasn't fixing everything like I was thinking it would. Not there was a lot to fix. You know, there is the blemishes here. I think I was talking about cleaning my work area up because I got something on the body there as I was doing this. The white interior. You know, story on this car with how the paint looks. High school kid. Working on it as he can. It's an old paint job. He's doing what he can with it. The way it rides on the lifted chassis, lifted body. The air shocks are lifted up. I had these in high school. 76 Ventura. That air shocks on it. Kind of cool car. Then I had the 72 Le Mans with air shocks. I always kept them maxed as far as I could. Always wishing they'd go higher. You know, it's almost like wanting to do that with it. You know, toward be ways a lot of rake in it. But these cool cars. This kind of reminds me of that time. And then on my Cars and Coffee video this morning, I did talk about the Monte Carlo. What I was going to do. I did use the Tamiya paste on the hood and the roof. Then I used a quick shine to polish it, to wax. It's turning out pretty good. And I did mention I thought this might have been brush painted. This car was brush painted. And the color, it's not black. It's that Monte Carlo burgundy-ish color. I'm not sure if he mixed paint himself to get close to it or if he went and got some paint from the body shop somewhere to do that. But at first I always thought it was black, but it's that maroon, real dark maroon. I don't know if he mixed some black and a little bit of red or what he done. That was 30 plus years ago. So we'll let it go. But that model it's gonna look good when it's done. Back to my GTO. I think we're not bad for the worst kit ever made. I don't think. I'm getting better. I'm learning what I need to do. Need to clean up my area more, like I said. Need to be more patient with the assembly process. Not getting any glue where it shouldn't go. On here, as I was gluing this in, a little bit of super glue, because I super glued this down. A little bit of glue got on the windshield right here and right in this area. So it is what it is. It'll survive. I may take a little dab of silver paint in that later, where the nut holding it down would be. Yeah, with that, we're going to call the 67 GTO video. We're all done here. Cool little kit. I'm going to get another one, do something different. And I think I mentioned it. I don't know if I'm going to mention it again just in case it got cut out. Jeff Lawless did one. He kind of showed a video of a gasser GTO he done. So I thought that was pretty cool. So it's giving me ideas. Not that I'm going to build a gasser, but I'm going to do something different with it. Getting ready to work on the Street Machine Group build, Chrysler. Do some more fine body work on it and get it ready for primer. You get some bare metal foil for the trim here later. So I'm going to do that. Figure out what wheels, what color I'm going to go with. I have a color on my shelf that I think I may use. But I seen a color on a car last night on a post someone had. And I may go with that and save the other color for something else. With that, happy modeling. We'll see you next time.